What is good, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Stay Attached podcast. We have a very special guest today, a very good friend of mine who I saw grow up from SnD Phenom, taking over and running Call of Duty tournaments on Search and Destroy, to being an elite level pro player. I believe he's a 4-time champion, has a Call of Duty World Championship ring, and he's still very young. The Pope, aka OpTic iLLey, welcome to the show, Ender.
What's good? Appreciate you having me.
Of course, man. I see you. You know, you got the OpTic Texas in the background. You got the jersey on. Did you have a match today? Or were you just like,
Nah, just scrimming. The kid's just locked.
Yeah, you gotta.
Got done scrimming. Getting better.
Yeah, every day you gotta get better. But dude,
Facts.
scrimming with the jersey on, just like you're on main stage, like that is extremely typical out of you. But I do have a couple questions for you, and I'm sure a lot of people would love to know this stuff about you, because not many people may know like how you came up, where you're from, all that good stuff, and how you got into like Call of Duty, and then how you're one of the best pros in the world. So, what was your favorite part about growing up in Canada back in the day?
I would say honestly, just a family and like people that were just surrounding me. I would say, just because like my cousins were the ones who like got me into Call of Duty. And it's just like I have a lot of relatives and family there that just support me a lot, and like it's just like I don't know, they're just good people, That's that's probably the best part of Canada for me.
Yeah, and so like every time like you do go home, it just feels like do you have a lot of family members like that live near you over there?
Oh yeah, okay. No, literally a ton, like probably like around like 7 families.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there like a certain house that everyone like goes to for like gatherings or get-togethers, or does it like switch around a little bit?
It's usually just switches around, but like, we started coming to like our house now more often,
Yeah.
Got a new crib.
Yeah, that champs money? You got a new crib with the champs money?
No, I'm just playing. But now, yeah, it's just family, bro. Like, there's nothing like it for real.
No, yeah. I mean, you can live anywhere as long as you get the right people with you. Like, anywhere is gonna feel like home. So, that's awesome. And then, before you really got into like Call of Duty and stuff, I have heard the stories that you got into like competitive chess. How did that all come about? Was that from like school, or how did you like really get into that?
So the first thing I honestly like really got into, I was into Call of Duty before chess, but then I stopped playing Call of Duty, and I started like playing chess. So it started in grade 4. My teacher like just taught me how to play chess, and then like ever since then, like I low-key just like fell in love with it like that year, and like in grade 7, and that's when I like really started competing in chess and taking it serious. At first, like I was like pretty good. I joined like the local chess club. Like when I went there, they're just like, like it was just all old people, and then it's just me, like just like a grade like 7er,
Yeah.
And then but like I didn't really care. I was just there to have fun, enjoy it, and that's where I first started. Just in school. Then I went to chess club, and then I ended up playing just a local chess tournament, just like in all of Toronto, and I ended up winning it. And then I went to go play for like the Canada tournament, like for my age group, and I ended up getting 4th. And then if I ended up getting 3rd, I would have played for the world. But after honestly like got 4th, I got into like sports a lot because I still couldn't compete. I was like still playing COD.
Yeah.
And so like I stopped playing chess and I got into sports. And then like I was really into sports for like 2 years, like my high school year. I did athlete of the year.
Really? What sports? What sports?
I played every single sport except for basketball.
This guy did it all, bro.
Basketball.
Wait, I'm terrible at basketball too, but I'm like athletic in every other sport. But so see, we're kind of like the duo like that. Wait, but so what was like your favorite sport that you played when you were doing that?
I would say hockey for sure.
Hockey,
bro. Like
yeah. Wait, so you went from being a chess prodigy to winning you were the athlete of the year in your school.
Yeah.
And
there were 2 people, like it was me and another guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, you still your athlete of the year.
That's not typical, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, from a chess champion to athlete of the year, while you're doing that, and then you're smoking kids in SnD Tourneys at your house. So, what was the reason, or what was like your highest peak at the chessing? Was that when you got 4th place at the Canada tournament?
Yeah, I would say so. It was definitely that, just because, dude, if I came 3rd, like I actually would have like. Who knows what would have happened if I would have probably like pursued like chess even more, Yeah. So like that 4th could have been a blessing in disguise.
No, I mean definitely. Like who knows like what path you go on in life if you get that 3rd place. Maybe you become the best chess player in the world, but like you just never really know what ends up happening. So You were really good at chess. You played sports, but what made you like first start playing Call of Duty?
Like I said, like so the first time I ever like even seen Call of Duty was when I went to my cousin's house, and
Yeah.
like they there were like two families that lived together, so like there were like a lot of like boys there, like
Mhm.
just so like I like a lot of people to chill with, and I came in and he was playing like COD 4. He was playing on that broken map where there's like a lot of buildings on COD 4, and like in the middle there's like a long road with like tanks and stuff on it. Like I
Oh,
don't know really, yeah, but he was playing that.
Crossfire. I think it's
Yeah,
Crossfire. I think.
no, no, it wasn't Crossfire. It wasn't. I know exactly what you're talking about, but it's not Crossfire. It was like a
Oh,
pub map.
ambush,
Yeah,
right?
I think it was
It's
Ambush.
like the tanks in the middle. There's like broken buildings everywhere. Like the
Yeah, yeah,
two.
broken buildings. Yes, yes. I think
Okay.
it is Ambush.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But like that's when I first just started seeing him play, and honestly, I just like right when I seen it, I just fell in love. Like, what is that? And then after that, like I started playing GBs. I ended up getting a console and MW2. That was like when I got my first console, and I started playing GBs, and I started off 0-32.
You, wait, so you started off GB on your team and you went 0 and 30?
0-32, yeah, in 3v3s.
Wait, were you just playing with like your friends, like, or your family, or friends from like school?
Yeah, I was just playing with my cousins and my friends, and like we would try getting better, but we were just getting tossed.
Yeah, I mean that's motivation to like everyone out there. Like someone who is one of the best, if not the best, professional Call of Duty player in the world started off in-game battles going 0 and 32. And I mean, I've even said it before. Like no one's good when they first start playing video games. Like yeah, you
Oh
have to
yeah,
learn. You have to learn the muscle memory with the controller, what buttons to hit. Then it comes to like getting your shot better, your movement and stuff. Like it's not easy. It literally just takes time and effort. That actually really caught me off guard that you went 0 and 32 because like
yeah.
I feel like
And then
you
the
should just
first win, they disputed and got the win. Disputed and get proof.
no way.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. But
Oh
like it was a
my.
win in our hearts, though. Like that's all that mattered,
Yeah, yeah,
At
yeah.
that time.
You guys knew what happened in that match. So as long as you guys knew what happened, that was the first win. And I mean, the first of many in your long Call of Duty career. So that's actually an incredible story. I love that. But at what point when you were playing Call of Duty did you learn about like competitive Call of Duty, like pro players, SnD tournaments? Like what bridges the gap for that for you?
Honestly, in BO1, like in BO1, like I learned about like the pro scene, just like the COD scene, and that's when I like really got into competitive COD. I would say, like I wasn't like fully into it, but like I would like watch and like play, and that's when I got my first gold in Black Ops 1.
What was the tournament that you got your gold in? Like was it like a
Um,
4v4, 3v3,
I believe it was a 2v2.
2v2?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're always a little SnD 2v2 star?
Yeah, it's always just shooting people in the back.
Now you're taking those rat routes, making them good plays. Did you have like, since there was a 2v, did you have like a certain duo from like your hometown or was it, like someone you met like online or something?
Oh yeah, no, it was like at first I used to play with my cousin like all the time, like yo jump shots, like ran, like I played with them all the time. And then afterwards, like I honestly just like kept like just getting new duos, I would say, and like
Mm,
keep playing with new people.
yeah. Do you like, did they still watch your matches today and they're just like mind blown? Like you're up on main stage in front of hundreds of thousands of people and just winning a ton of cash?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like they're still mind blown, like how it happened and like how like I just like pursued it and like had a
Yeah.
real passion for it like back in the day, and now I'm just like competing at like
Yeah.
the highest level.
That's probably crazy. Lil Ender just at his family parties playing COD for the first time and then starting to play some GBs and now you're just like on stage and they're just watching you. That has to be like such a cool feeling to like see you achieve that and reach that. But before like your road to being a pro player, at what point did you like realize, yo, like I want to be a professional Call of Duty player?
I would say in Black Ops 3, like that's when like I really like started like to enjoy COD. I've always enjoyed COD, but like starting at Black Ops 3, that's when I'm like, dude, like I feel like I'm like at the top level and I could like play with the best, and like I actually like want to make this a career, I
Mm.
would say.
And did you have like a certain squad you played with, like for SND when you became like a big name in the SND scene?
Yeah. Well, you guys already probably know. Me and Brandon used to play. We used to be a duo in Black Ops 3 and in IW. And then after we created like a little squad named Season, it was me, Brandon, and Sal. We just used to like run the S&D scene because we're all underage. And then like as soon as like our little circle like became of age, we all just like started like going to league one by one. I even played with the EU cadets, which was me, Simp, and Sal. And like it was basically like we were just underagers, just taking over the S&D scene, and whoever turned 18 first was just like going to the league like slowly one by one.
Nah, yeah, I mean, it's crazy to see you guys like start just off by playing SnD because you weren't old enough to be pro COD players just yet, and then to see you guys at the top of the league now and some of the best players in the world. I mean, it just goes to show like all those years and hours and time of effort, it really does pay off. And I mean, you just won the last tournament in this game. You've had a successful career ever since you went pro. Like you've had incredible seasons ever since you debuted as a pro player. So
Appreciate that.
it's been awesome to see. But I do have a funny story about that squad I used to play with. Well, who was it? Brandon or Dashy, you, Celium, and I think you were playing with Solidus Juan.
Yeah, you got Charles knew all our strats.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to talk about the time we beat you guys in the finals. I'm not going to talk about that time. I'm going to talk about the time when you guys played my phase team in, I think it was like this 5 or 10K.
And we taught you snaking.
And they taught us how to snake in Infinite Warfare. We were playing them, and I just remember being on, it was Retaliation, the map with like the bridge. There's a mid hallway, and I was like looking down the hallway. I was like, wait,
and you don't see anyone.
I was like, yo, there's no one in the hallway. So I just run to do a wall run, push through it. All of a sudden, someone pops up and kills me. I was like, where did this guy just come from?
I'm pretty sure I was Sal too.
And yeah, so that's the moment I learned snaking. So shout out to these young cracked SnD stars for teaching us how to snake and stuff. And then, you know, they changed the game. And even nowadays, they're still doing crazy stuff to change the game. But speaking about SnD, you played it for many years. You won tons of tournaments. How do you know how much money you like made in total throughout all your SnD career?
I made quite a bit. Like going off like just like when I was underage, like just streaming and like I don't know exactly how much I made off just SnD, but like being underage, like before I like started competing, I made over like 100K like off like just like SnD streaming and like just like the EU cadet salary while I was underage. Like that's I don't really know the exact amount, but like when I was underage,
around there, you know, an estimate. So I mean, 100K is definitely not too bad to make as like a 16, 17-year-old just playing Call of Duty from your house and like streaming. With the EU cadet squad, like how did that like form? Did United just hit you guys up? Did you guys like form that team and try and find an org, or like how did that get started?
So going into it was IW going into World War II. That's when me, Brandon, and Sal used to play in IW. But thing was, Brandon just turned 18, so like you know, like he just got picked up. So it was me and Sal. We're a team of 2, and like we're just underage. You know, just we needed people to grind SnD with. And then Simp ended up hitting us up, or we hit him up. I'm not sure really how it went. And then we just created a squad with me, Simp, Sal, and Turnup, and we ended up winning the first 10K. On World War II, we ended up beating like a lot of pro teams. We ended up beating OpTic in semis, and then I'm not sure who else we played, but we played other pro teams. And then E United seen that and ended up just like hitting us up, you know, like they're like, yeah, just like probably the future. And then so like they just made an investment into us after we won the 10K.
Hey, I mean that was they have a good eye for talent because I mean what like 3 of the top pro players the past 3 seasons in CDL. But when did you actually turn 18 years old?
I turned 18.
What game was that?
In the off season, what COD was before MW? BO4.
BO4, yeah.
Yeah, in the BO4 off season.
Okay. Because I knew you were on EU cadets during BO4, but I didn't know if you like turned 18 at some point in BO4 to like potentially go to champs or something. But then, I mean, that had to have been like really exciting, like because you saw like Brandon get picked up, Simp got picked up and won like 2 events, champs, MVP in that year. So you like all the people around you were getting picked up and like being top level pro players. Did you know like did you have that feeling that it's like yo it's my time now? Like once you that 18th birthday hit where you're just like it's over.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I was like just like you know me like I was just hella confident underager. Like I basically knew like right when I was 18 like I would get picked up right away because like I just put myself in a position to get picked up. You know, I was streaming every day in BL4, showcasing my talent, playing the pro downs. Like I like basically was putting myself in the best position to get picked up, and it just ended up working out. You know.
Yeah, and I'm sure you had tons and tons of offers because you were not only a really good SnD player and everyone thinks you're like really smart, but while you were like probably like 16, 17, you were still grinding a lot of respawn. So you're playing like Hardpoint, whatever game modes we Control and like Black Ops 4, I'm sure, World War II playing CTF. So like you were caught up in respawn. Of course, not to like the pro level yet, but you were beating like pro teams with your squad. So it's not like you're just some SnD kid trying to go pro. Like you knew how to play respawn already. And then during that off season, Like who, like what orgs hit you up to like to join?
Yeah, I believe you guys hit me up. Um, the New York team.
New York Subliners, baby.
Yeah, you guys hit me up. Paris hit me up. We were gonna make a team. Well, it's supposed to. I was trying to get on Immortals. It was supposed to be me instead of Cat, but they ended up egoing me because like, well, like
Ooh,
they didn't really like know. They're like, yeah, like it's a risk. Like, well, at the time, it like made sense. I could see it from their perspective. I could see it, and it made sense.
yeah,
Like they just wanted to take the guarantee with JCap, I guess. And then we had a chance of going. It was between Brandon's choice if he wanted to join Immortals or OpTic, and if he joined OpTic, it would have been me, him, Seth, Matt, and Tej, I believe. So like those were like some possibilities, but like right when like I got like the Empire possibility and like Kyler was down a team, and then I literally was just locked with that team. I was like, hell yeah, like I'm down. I hit up Kyler right after he lost champs, like a day after he lost champs. I hit him up saying let's take over next year because I played BO4 Trials with them,
yeah,
and he was down because he was just trying to play with like it's a passionate team, you know.
yeah. So Kyler was like one of the big people that like helped you get on that team. Like, was he like kind of like the person vouching for you in a sense?
Yeah, yeah, it was literally Kyler that got me on the team. I literally DM Kyler, and he said I'm playing with At and iLLey, and a lot of like people, like we hit up a lot of people, but like a lot of people didn't want to play with me and at the time just
Yeah,
because it's like two people that never played, and like that's like a pretty big risk in their eyes. I think,
yeah.
and so yeah, me and At ended up getting egoed by a lot of people, and yeah, that's how it went down. We ended up getting Clay and Krim.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had a pretty good year so far, but it didn't like start off the best, of course. Like what happened? Because I know in the opening weekend, like you guys didn't have like the best start. And then maybe like the tournament or two after, like it wasn't the best. But like, what did you guys do to just improve so quickly in that game? Because I feel like only a couple weeks after then, like you won the LA home series, and then COVID hit, of course, and shut it down. But like, what did you guys do to improve so quickly?
Um, I would say, well, the first event I think we got like obviously like yeah we weren't that good, but we kind of got unlucky because there's a new patch,
Mm, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
literally yeah like so that ended up like messing us up pretty good. Um, but honestly we just like put our heads down like we said like this is like like this is rock bottom, like we're starting at rock bottom, like it's not bad, you know, like
Yeah.
and like we like our team just knew the potential we had in each other and just trusted us, and we just went to work every day, you know, just trying to get better, and
Yeah.
ended up showing.
And I know, I think like right before the LA event happened, the COD legend, Coach Rambo Ray, ended up coming back from his time working at Sledgehammer, I believe, to be a Call of Duty coach. After spending what you spent like almost like 2.5 years being coached by Ray so far. Like, what do you think? What's like your favorite part, and what does he bring to like a team as a coach from like a player's perspective?
I would say Ray is honestly like just the best coach I could ask for, just because like the stuff he brings is like he brings like I would say the structure and like what needs to be done, expectations, and like he just doesn't like I would say like he doesn't just accept like us goofing around, you know, just like us not trying to get better every day, and he keeps us in check and he helps us in the Call of Duty front as well, like in game. He's a really smart COD mind, like as everybody knows already. I don't gotta gas him, but yeah, he just brings a lot of structure to team
Yeah.
and I would say a lot of discipline, and he's just a good coach, a really good coach.
Yeah, and then like that year kind of just went. I think like after that point when it did go to online because like COVID hit, you guys like kind of dominated. You were either like winning the home series or at least in like the finals or something. But and then champs was coming around the corner, and it was like, isn't that like the biggest champs that's ever happened?
Oh
Um,
yeah.
that was like an insane amount of cash, and you were playing it. Everyone was playing it from their like bedrooms, which is crazy. Were you in like Texas for that, or were you in Canada?
And I was literally at my house, literally in my bedroom, like where it all started.
That's crazy. And then how much did you win from that event? Like just you
Um,
as a person, like or no, or just you as like a singular player.
I think it was 300K each. I'm not sure. I think it was around there.
Sheesh, that's a lot of cash right there. That must have been weird though to like play such an important tournament in from your house, and then right after you win, just like what did you do after you win? Because like you of course were with your family at your house, but so you weren't like out with the team celebrating. I'm sure you celebrated, but like what did you do?
So right after the champs, like they ended up FaceTiming me. You know, they all got together, so we're just like celebrating. Like they all were together in Texas, and they just FaceTimed me. We chilled for a bit, and then I just ended up literally streaming SnD Childs later that night with Brandon.
It's like, yo, we just won 200K. Yo, Charles, SND, any
Yeah,
amount,
basically.
any amount.
Yeah, that's basically how it went down.
But I think, yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone was challenging you after that, bro. Like, if you just won champs, you got the full confidence. Like, no one, they would have to have some real balls, like, child the team that just won champs. They're feeling themselves. They're on top of the world.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, but like you know how SnD kids are. They're not getting off BO3, bro. Like
yeah,
they've been
that's
on that
true.
game for 5 years.
That's true. That's true. And then, of course, like right after that champs, I know it made the switch back to 4v4. You guys ended up like releasing Clay. Was that kind of like that because that was like a really fast decision. Like, how did that go down with like within the team? Was it just kind of like what happened?
Um, I would say like we just had like the choice basically whether we wanted to keep Clay or Krem, and we ended up choosing Krem, and we just wanted to make the decision fast as possible just because we didn't want to ruin like their opportunity of getting a really good team, you know.
Yeah.
So like we just got together. Obviously, it was like we just got done winning. It was obviously like a sad, like just like a sad moment, you know. Like
Hmm.
honestly like I was very sad just because we won champs, we were a team, and we had to drop someone right away. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's just how it went down.
No, yeah, and then especially like throughout the season, how like you guys started at the rock bottom, and then you guys built all the way up into that point, like that feeling of when you finally win, to get it like just kind of that shitty feeling of now you got to make a change so quick the day after you win, and it is respectful to the person that does get released, like give them time to find the best offers, the best team for them to land on, and then going into the Cold War season, what was like what was going on with the team at the beginning of the year? Because like you guys were got second, and then you got benched or replaced. Like what was like the what happened with that?
Wait, I got wait. No, it was Kyler.
Wait, Hugh.
Where,
Yeah,
yeah,
Hugh.
Huke. Oh, I thought you said you.
No, 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 no. You
Oh.
didn't get benched. You didn't get benched.
No, I would just like I would say for like Coldor, we just weren't like a real team.
Mm,
Like we just weren't a team like we were in MW or like we are now. We were just on different pages, and it just seemed like it was really hard for us to get on the same page, and we were just never a team for the whole year, I would say, and that was the reason why I would say we struggled in that year
yeah,
because you know how it goes. Like you got to be an actual team like to like win, you know,
yeah,
consistently. But like we still made some runs, you know, like
yeah. You guys had respectable plays, and you got a couple seconds, couple thirds. Like it's not like you guys weren't competing at all. Like you guys were right there.
yeah.
Damn. You kind of look back on that and just like, bro, if we just did this as to get as a team, or we just went over this, like, who knows what could have happened.
Yeah, but I don't really mind last like I don't really mind last year because
Mm,
some of the things I learned last year I would have not learned like if I didn't go through that, you know?
true, true, true,
There are a
true.
lot of there are a lot of things I learned last year. Like
Yeah.
that I'm gonna probably keep with me for the rest of my life.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, when you go through like the struggles, like the lowest points, like that's when you really see who you are as like a person, as a competitor, like how bad you actually want it, and that definitely
Yeah.
builds character. Like if you can get through that lowest point and then come out on top, or even learn something that sets you up for a better career or life, like that's just invaluable because you never know how far it's going to take you in life. But
100%.
then you guys got third at champs, right?
Yeah, we ended up getting third. Yep.
Okay. And how long after or how soon after champs did you know like I'm joining OpTic. This is our squad. Like, how fast was that transition?
I would say probably like a week. I'm not really sure like the time frame, but it was probably like a week, like a couple of days, a week, like
Mm.
around there.
So it was like pretty quick because like the off season lasted forever, but like you guys like were already plotting, planning, like it was ready to go.
Uh, yeah, I would say like it was pretty soon.
Okay, that's now that was crazy. Like when I first heard that news, like the whole merger thing happening, I was like, what? Like this is about to be the craziest thing that happened, like ever in Call of Duty, like the biggest thing ever, having Envy and Optic like combined. But I do had a question. I do had a question. You know, your duo, Shotzzy, you guys have been teaming since like you've been a pro and he's been a pro. What's like your favorite thing about teaming with Ant?
My favorite thing about Team Ant,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to make it like you don't have to say anything too embarrassing
I
because like you know.
nah, I would say, bro, literally like when I'm like on the map with Ant, like and like we're like together, bro, like I just know exactly what he's like doing, and he knows exactly what I'm doing. Like there's actually just no better feeling. Like it's just like the chem that we have is like I would say like pretty insane. Like I just know exactly how he's gonna play and how he knows how I'm gonna play, and like we just work stuff on the map so good, bro. And he's such a
Yeah.
good teammate.
And then, so does it feel like it's kind of just like natural at this point? Like you sometimes you don't even really have to like say what you're gonna do. You kind of just already know like how it's gonna go down.
Yeah, I would say so. Literally, like it's like gotten to that point because we've been like what really helped us as well. Like before we like both turned 18, we were like playing 2v2s and BO4. We were like a duo. So like it went from like there like I'm literally like playing with like two of my duos. Like Brandon was one of my duo and
Yeah.
Matt was one of my duo. Yeah. So like we have like the chems there.
Yeah. And then like coming into like this team, I mean, you have Ant, one of your duos, like you said, Brandon, one of your duos, and then Seth Scump, who's obviously one of the best Call of Duty players of all time. I feel like this team
Absolutely.
was like set up to win. Like there was no other option but winning. Of course, like OpTic, the past couple years has had like it's like this rough patches and stuff, but now they have like a fresh, new, young team of all people that are like twisted, and then like a coach like Rambo or Ray, like coming in, kind of like controlling everything. Like, how was it like leading up to that major one, your home series? Like, was there an extra motivation to want to win because that was like your home series?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like you always want to win your own home tournament and like just defend like, like your turf, like
Yeah,
as people say. But yeah, it's just like we're all just really motivated. We all like copped in like before the season even started, like in the off season. We all talked about our goals and our mindset we want to have, and we're a unit.
yeah. I mean, that's the scariest part. Like when your team is not just individual players, it's actual like team learning together, playing on the same system, and like trying to make the game easier for everyone. I mean, it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. And yeah, I mean, you guys came out hot. You guys won what? It was like a 5-2 map count in the best of 9 finals. That's a pretty dominant win as a team. But at the major one, I mean, the green wall's crazy. We all know this. But how do you feel like the crowd like helped you to give you that extra motivation?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like, dude, the green wall is actually insane. Like, I was on the opposite end of it last year, but like this year, like that event was actually insane. Like after I say I got like that 1v3, like dude, the crowd was going insane, and like the crowd just gives you like the crowd just like motivates you and like makes you want to go even harder. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing like it, nothing like the green wall support.
No, that was crazy. That 1v3 was actually crazy. And then you were so calm after you clutched. You're just like, I told you I was gonna get this. But I don't know if you could reveal this. I still gotta ask anyways. What were you listening to when you walked out for finals?
Alright, so basically, I have like these in-ear earbuds,
Mhm.
and my right one, like, it broke at last year champs against you guys. Like that's where like actually like that's where like first cracked. But like I had it in my ear, and like I took it out, and like it literally like just came apart. So basically, I literally had to keep it in my ear. Otherwise, like if I took it out, it would probably like fall apart and break. So I literally went on main stage listening to nothing and just having it in my ear so it doesn't break.
Wait, that's even better. Wait, that's even better that you weren't listening to any. You so it
Yeah.
like did you get a new pair after?
Oh no, I literally just like sent it in to get it repaired
Oh, okay, okay.
because like they're expensive. They're
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, they're like $2,000.
Yeah, those are the ones that you got like you have to get like molded to your ears, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like super custom. Wait, that's actually comedy that it was just gonna break, and then like, it was just you just had to keep it in your ear the whole time. And then of course you guys ended up being the champions, winning Major One. What was that feeling like to win your first event with the Green Wall, and of course your first event teaming with Brandon, like someone who you came up with in Call of Duty since you were what like 14, 15 years old? Like, what did you guys like say to each other after?
It was just unreal, like it's just like we've known each other for so many years and like we've never got to team. So like obviously it's just a surreal feeling winning for the green wall and like with like one of my day ones, it's just like unreal feeling. Like honestly words can't describe it. And yeah, honestly,
And how was that Twitter session after the win? Like you get back to your hotel or wherever you went or dinner, and you're just scrolling through Twitter. Like what was it like? Just scrolling through 20
I was,
20 plus notifications every second.
it was honestly just honestly my Twitter was blowing up. It was like pretty crazy. I didn't really like go on Twitter like that much
Oh,
after I won.
okay.
I was just chilling, like just like enjoying the moment.
Yeah, living in the moment, celebrating with the boys. Like, did you guys go to like a dinner or anything after? Like, what did you do to
Nah,
celebrate?
I think Brandon and Seth like went out, put me in that.
Mm.
Like we just literally just went home and like just slept, bro. We were just so tired.
Tweeted it. You turned the stream on and tweeted out for some more SND chows.
Yeah, I was playing SnD Challenge just off stream though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You were just wagering the $50,000 wager. You down?
Yeah.
That was actually crazy. Wow. Major one. Wait, so how many events have you won? You won 4, right?
I honestly don't know. Like I don't know what people count as like a event win
We'll
or
count the
like
home series. We'll count the home series and champs in MW.
I actually don't know how many. I'm not even kidding. Like I actually don't know how many I have.
Was it 4 or 5? Because I
I think
wanted to make sure I was right.
I think I might have 4, not including champs.
Everyone's saying 5.
Yeah, like I think it's 4 without champs, so like it's 5.
Oh, so 5 total. Shit, I was wrong, dude. I gotta do a little bit better research. Oh my god. But what's like your after you guys won major one? Like, was there another discussion like, yo, like this isn't it? Like, we still want to go hard. We still want to win. Like, what did you guys have a sit down kind of like that?
I mean, yeah, honestly, like we had to sit down before even major one, like win or not, like we are like still gonna go 110%. And like I said in an interview when we're on main stage, like we're not gonna get complacent. Like we're not just gonna like be, I would say, happy with where we are. We're gonna keep striding and keep getting better every day and just improving as a team. You know, like
Yeah.
like us as a team, we're not what's the word? Like we're not satisfied with just like winning the one event, the first event. You know.
Yeah. And I mean, it is the first event of the year, so like I feel like everyone, all the players, all the teams are still trying to learn the game as quick as possible. And you know how much the meta changes throughout the year, so like you kind of have to like stay on top of things because like one second you'll be on top, the next second you're like there's like 3 or 4 other teams trying to like catch up to you. So you just gotta be grinding and working hard. But we know you, Ender. You're grinding in silence. What'd you say before when I was like, yo, what do you do at night? Like, are you playing?
Yeah, listen, man, I can't let people know my next move. That's what I said.
Yeah, he doesn't want people to catch up. He doesn't want to teach people too much. He has some stuff for Major 2. But what's it called? You're coming to Minnesota for Major 2.
Oh, yeah, are you taking me out to like that one place that we talked about?
Wait, what place did we talk about?
I don't know. It's in the DMs.
Raising Cane's?
Nah, it's like a local place. It's a local place at Minnesota.
Wait, what place was it? Wait, did I tweet like or did I put like on IG like a picture of food or something?
Yeah.
Wait, was it the pizza place?
I'm not sure what place it was, bro. No cap.
I don't know. Minnesota does have some good eats though. Like there has been a couple places, and it's starting to warm up. So like, it's actually not gonna be miserable. Like it's not gonna be in the middle of winter, absolutely freezing. So you guys are gonna like it. And then wait, how old are you?
I just turned 20.
Oh, you just turned 20?
October.
You got to be 21 to gamble, right? At the place we're going?
No, not in Minnesota.
Wait, really?
Minnesota, yeah. I think Minnesota, it's like 18. I'm like not even kidding.
Wait, stream. Can you guys confirm? Is it 18 to gamble? No way. It is 18. It is 18. Shit, do you gamble? Like, have you ever gambled before?
I've dabbled.
Like, have you went to a casino though and done it?
Nah, I've never went to a casino.
Oh, you never went to a casino?
Yeah, I never went to a casino. Only online.
Yeah, but it's still like what's it called. I mean, we're going to Mystic Lake. That's like a resort like hotel casino type vibe. So like, what games do you look forward to playing? Any gambling or any games in the casino, or like would you just kind of go there and chill?
Honestly, I'll probably go rogue just after the event though. After the event for sure.
After the event. So what's it called? You won 50K at the major one. Where are you going? You playing the roulette table? You put it all on red, black? What you thinking?
Green.
Green?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're trying to go super duper rogue. That's like what, like a times 36 multiplier or something?
Yeah, I don't know, something. I think it's times 14.
Is it times 14?
I think so.
Wait, who is that in the background? Was that Ant?
No, that's Hitch.
Oh, that's Hitch. Okay, that sounded just like Ant. Oh my God, that was actually like crazy. Do you guys scrim from the HQ every day?
Some days we do and some days we don't. Like today we all scrim from the HQ. There's like some days, like if we're doing content, like we'll all scrim from the HQ.
Yeah, but you guys play all the league matches from the HQ, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, and then I'm guessing like maybe like a couple days before like the league matches, you all go there just to kind of like get in that mindset, like yo,
good,
yeah, like it's serious, like we're back to business now. Like that's actually fire. The hex quarters is fire. But you guys did have an insane what's it called? An insane start to this season when you guys lost 2 round 11s. You got beat up by SnD, double punched. But what changed after that? Did you guys change the way you were playing, or was it kind of just like what happened to like regain from that?
We just unplugged the TV.
Was it actually that?
Listen, I'm not gonna go into it, but nah, just like losing in the start was honestly like I would say a blessing in disguise in the first 2 matches. We learned a lot from it, but we didn't really change that much. We just did the same thing every day. But yeah, I won't go deep into our first 2 matches though.
Wait, so it was actually the TV, bro? Was it giving you the Minnesota or the not Minnesota, the 5 ms delay?
It was worse than 5 ms, bro.
Wait,
nah,
really?
I'm not gonna go into it. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
You know, I'll let you chill. But that's it for me. But I'm sure the chat might want to ask some questions. Would you be down to have the chat ask you some questions?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I'm down.
Okay, let me. I'll read off a couple of them because I'm sure they're gonna be going rogue. So everyone stop roasting Roger about the TV thing.
Don't say anything about Raj, guys. But nah, it's all good and done with. Honestly, it was a blessing in disguise.
Dashy or Crim, bro, it's gonna be Dashy. Is his best friend in gaming. He's probably like your best friend for what, since you were like 15?
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, come on, I even knew that. It has to be Brandon. That's like your boy, and then of course I think Ant's like your secondary boy in gaming.
Nah. Honestly, like
They're tied. You love them both equally.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a good one. What's the biggest wager you've ever had in Call of Duty?
The biggest wager. I don't know, honestly. I'd probably say like 2K or something. I honestly don't remember. Probably a lot.
You used to play like those 1v1s, right? Those
Yeah, I used to play 1v1s, 2v2s, like 2K around there.
Yeah. Here's another good one. Where in Canada are you from, and what is your favorite type of food?
I live right outside of Toronto in Brampton, and my favorite type of food, probably say, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite
You
food
don't
is.
know? What's the kind of
probably-
foods you like? Like, what's the kind of foods you like? Like, you're going out, you want to eat good. Like, what you getting?
Probably say like Italian.
Italian?
Italian food.
You cannot go wrong with Italian at all. Cannot go wrong with Italian at all. Did you actually stay up all night shooting bots before MW champs?
No, that wasn't MW chance. It was the first LA event we won. Honestly, I was just like, I just wanted to play like so bad. I was like just so happy to play. I woke up like at 5 a.m. and I went to a Mohawk, right? Mohawk's Airbnb, and I shot bots there like at 5 a.m.
Jesus. So you woke up at 5 a.m., went to an Airbnb and just shot bots?
Yeah, and like played pubs.
Well, I have so many questions. What was Mohawk doing up that early as well? Like, just like, was he staying up all night? Like, or was he? You just hit him up like, "Yo, get up! I'm coming to shoot bots."
I think he just lost, so like he was just losing full. I think. I just came through. I'm like, hell yeah! I'm like, I'll come through. I'm not doing anything at my hotel.
Yeah, and then someone asked a good question. What is it like teaming with Seth?
Honestly, it's incredible, dude. The guy's an absolute beast. Like everybody like looked up to him. Like obviously like growing up. Like I literally started playing like Claw because of like Seth. Like it's just honestly like just a surreal feeling. Like literally used to watch him, now like I get to play with him, and it's just an absolute beast on the map and a great teammate, and just can't wait for what the future holds.
Whew. I mean, you guys are already off to a hot start together. First, 1-for-1. I mean, that's a 100% win rate right there. Everyone wants me to ask you, what's your top 3 COD players of all time?
I don't know.
You gotta
cause so much drama. That's gonna do.
You got Scum first though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Easy. See. Everyone keeps asking top 3 COD players of all time. Ooh, okay, that's another good one. What is the best and the worst moment in your career so far?
Best moment probably winning champs. Worst moment losing champs.
Is that when you're your lowest in, what was that?
Yeah.
Last season, Cold War?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was a crazy game versus Toronto. Wasn't that did you guys clutch up on the raid hard point?
Yeah, we ended up clutching up on the raid HP.
And then you guys lost game 5.
Yep.
Damn.
Didn't get a single kill.
Oh, you went 0-7?
Didn't get a single gunfight either, yeah.
No way. I mean, I
got a ninja though. I got a ninja.
Yeah. Damn, that's just tough. Like,
yeah.
Things just don't go your way, like finals, champs.
Yeah, and if you we just didn't have a good post plant setup, I'd say. Like because I was always the guy that played on top of the sign on express, and so like if one of your like the terminals like person ended up dying, like you were kind of like fucked, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you have to worry about like 2 separate angles.
Yeah.
So like our post plant setup was just definitely need to work. If we had a good post plant setup, probably win that.
Yeah, I mean that's just tough sometimes. Like sometimes it is a team game. Like if something goes wrong over here, it affects everyone else on the team. So like there's only so much you could do. What is your favorite SND maps of all time?
Favorite SND maps of all time. It's a good question.
Some BO3ers. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
French.
What other maps? Firing range from BO1.
Yeah, that was a great map.
Fire range from beyond. I'll give like, and then
Hmm.
IW throwback. Like I'm
Throwback.
just giving one per
Yeah.
COD. I'm giving one per COD. Like,
Yeah. Throwback.
and
What's your
then
favorite map in this game?
this game,
Shit. I don't know.
Desert Siege.
Desert Sea. No way. Are you trolling?
Nah, I'm trolling.
Okay, I was about to say there's no way Desert
Probably
Siege.
SD, probably Berlin.
Berlin. Yeah, Berlin's. I would probably say Berlin's like the best overall I feel like it's a kind of like a traditional SND map. Like you guys watch the cross, kind of play off info off that. That's why I like that. That's why I like that so much. Oh wait, how did you get the name iLLey? That's a good question.
Yeah. So, my name used to be so my cousin when I first started playing like my duo, his name was Yo Jump Shots,
Mm.
and like mine was just jump shotting ILY, but like everybody called him Jump Shots and everybody called me iLLey, and like so I just spelled out iLLey.
Yeah. Oh,
Literally.
okay. I mean that's pretty cool. iLLey. I feel like iLLey's a pretty dope name, and it's like original. So like
Yeah.
you
Give him
haven't.
like I love you because it's like
Yeah.
jump shotting space. I love you. Like everyone's called me iLLey.
Have you ever had like any issues like with the name iLLey, like getting it on Twitch or Twitter or anything like that? Or it's probably been
No,
original,
not
so
really.
like it's probably pretty easy to get.
See, the thing with iLLey is like if something's taken, I just put like a couple extra Y's.
Just keep throwing Y's onto there.
Yeah, basically.
Shit. All right. Honestly, I think that's pretty much it. I think like most of the questions for the chat answered. I think that's it for me. Ender, I appreciate you coming on the show. Hopefully you had a great
Appreciate having
time.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you killed it. This is only your second podcast ever. You killed it. So like, you know, I'm super proud of you. You did a good job, man. I appreciate you
Appreciate
coming
having
on.
me. Yes, sir.
Let's go, man. All right.